Not at reach, right? Yes. Did we reach YouTube?
No, Joe.
कहाँ पढ़ रहा है, क्या पढ़ रहा है?
Reach it, right?
Yes, Father.
People like to get in. We'll wait for 2 minutes. Until then, you can discuss something if you have something. So that when they come, otherwise they will go back thinking there is no session now. Yes. Those who have the second instruments, please enter there. So it gets a momentum. Ambili, I love OET Edu Skills. Yes, Bhagya, Manju Shibu. Manju Shibu says, please press the like button first. Yes. If you know Edu Skills and Mini Jackson or Father Salim, you can click. Otherwise, on the run, you can click if you like. Yes. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are from. Type in where you're from and smile, some emojis. Yes. Right. Now, other they can go to after time, you need not admit, okay, at the Zoom. That will become a habit. Okay, only go. Yeah. I think you can start. Yes. Over to Mini and team.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, Father. Before going to start the section, we will go on to give 1 minute for the prayer, silent prayer. Good evening, Father, and good evening to all. I'm Minnie Jackson from EduSkills family. First of all, I would like to since Father and all the admin panel for giving me the opportunity to be the part of this section. As you all know, OET consistent for the 4 modules: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Today I'm going to discuss about the reading module. Yesterday, Manju ma'am explained the listening module very well. So let's move on to the reading modules. Screen is visible as.
Yes, Mini.
Yes, Mini, visible.
So today we are going to discuss about the OET reading basic introduction. Before moving to the reading part, we need to know that what is the score for the OET and what is our expected score. Here we know that according to our father's strategy or EduSkills strategy, we need to focus only on the A grade. That is the numerical score will be the 450 to 500. And don't focus about the B, because when we'll going to focus on the B, we will stuck over there, but we couldn't able to score the desired score. So focus on the score A. So let us move to the reading introduction. reading introduction, we need to understand that what is the structure of the reading text. According to the OET, we know that there is a three parts is there: part A, part B, and part C. Each section will go into target that is a different reading skills, like skimming, scanning, and detailed comprehension should be there. Here we know that there is a three parts and 42 questions will be there. Allotted time will be 1 hour or 60 minutes. What the topic we will going to have, that means generic healthcare topic. This is a top and the sentence or the topic. The points I took it from the ebook of the Father Saline. Here we can understand that is a number of the questions in the reading test, that is a 42 question. In the A part, 20 question. In the B, 6 question. C will be the 60 question with the 2 part. That is the extract 1 and 2. Then duration will be the 1 hour. We need to focus the time management. Here we will going to get only 1 hour. 50 minutes for the A part and the 40 minutes for the 45 minutes for the B and C part. Here we know that according to our medical knowledge, we know that different type of department is there. So we will going to have same like department based questions or like a policies or a research or articles type of questions is there. Mostly we know that that is a conversation between the in the listening yesterday, Manchumam explained that is a conversation between a doctor or patient or physiotherapist with the patient or like that. But in the reading part, we need to understand one topic will be there, but there is a four text is there. So we need to understand that is a correlated with each one, and we'll move to the questions like how it will be. Then see part A, like one health topic is there. Part A is about one health topic with the four connected text, that is A, B, C, and D. Each text, that is A, B, C, D, will be interrelated with one tip. How it will be? If they are talking about the diabetic or inguinal hernia, any topic, okay, then so the starting with the maybe with the definition or description, then they will go for the clinical assessment, management or prevention or monitoring like that. So we need to understand while reading the test itself, we need to understand that how it will be interrelated or correlated. Then we have 20 questions and 20 marks. But we have only 50 minutes is there. But according to our other strategy, we need to focus on 10 minutes. Here, type of question, 3 types of questions we can see in the writing part A. Sorry, reading part A. Matching will be 1 to 7. Short answer question will be the 8 to 14. That we need to write the answer in the word or phrase. Then sentence completion. There is a filling the blanks questions. That is a fill the gap, 15 to 20. We need to understand here only we need to write the ABCD. Then short answer question, we need to write the answers in the word or phrase. So here we can write that is the same word. If you're going to repeat also, that you not have the much problem. But in the filling the gap, no need to repeat the same words. If they're given the words in the question, don't repeat the same. Then expeditious reading task. That is the meaning of fast reading task, because we have only 50 minutes and 20 questions is there. While looking the first time, we will go on to see the questions. We will feel that how we will going to complete it within the 50 minutes. But after getting the strategy or practice, we can complete it within the 10 minutes. Then greatest challenge or enemy, that means time, because we couldn't able to find finish the 15 20 questions in the 50 minutes, or will take a more time, then we have to more practice it before going to do the exam. Then greatest because we are mistake, we are focusing only on the targeting the B. Already we know that wherever we want to go, that is in the European countries, they will go on to ask about the grade B. So what we will going to think, we need to focus only on the B, okay? But we will go on to focus B, we will go for the C or C plus like that. So what we have to do, we need to focus on the A, then we can achieve At least if you'll go for the continuous practice or the consistency is there, definitely you can aim for the A. Otherwise, you will going to get a B. Honestly, I can say that. Then one important thing we need to focus, that is avoid the focus mode. What is that focus mode? We will going to spend too much time in for the one question. If you're stuck there, please don't stuck there. Just skip the question and go to the other question and come back later. And here also skip. What is that a skipper? That is a skipping skill. That is also one skill we need to practice with the help of consistent practice. Skipping also is a one strategy. Then we need to understand that what is the nature of the part A. Part A means that is expeditious reading. That means we have to fast reading. We need to do the skimming, scanning, and need to go for the analysis. Come back, then again we'll go for the question text, and that is a method we will need to follow. Here, that is the ability to skim and scan quickly across the different text on a given topic. What is the meaning? What is the meaning? Already skim and scanning father has completed on the last week itself. Then you know all about what is the skim and scanning, how we can able to do. Skim means what is that? It's a jumping. Like a jump, focus on the important portion or aspect to the other important aspect. Scan means going to the deep into the text. And as a medical field of persons, we know that how we will go for the scanning, why we need to go for it. We can go for the X-ray. That means okay, maybe we can able to find the problem with the patient if have the breathing difficulty or something. But if the patient have the problem with the something else more than that, so we need to go for the MRI scan or the CT scan. So what is that meaning? We will go for the deep study about the person's lungs. So same way, in the text we have to focus. First, we have to skim the text for the skim for the each test. We need to take 20 seconds to 30 seconds. Then next we have to go for the scanning. That is a deep going to the deep. Then next one is the ability to locate the specific information from the four text in a quick and different manner. How we can able to. This is a focus on the manner. According to the father strategy, we need to focus on the name, body parts, number, person, procedures. Like that, we need to focus. That is a specified areas is there. Maybe it's mentioned in the italic word, or it's a hyphen and the hyphenated words is there, or it's like a different color is maybe we can get it. So we need to focus on that on the important or specific informations given in the each text. Then next one is ability to understand the convention of the different medical text. What is that? We need to understand each test that is interrelated. Already I informed that how we need to, first of all, we need to do the skimming. We need to understand if there is no heading or subheading, we need to read the first line. That is a topic sentence of the text. So we can understand that we will going to get a gist or a main idea of the topic. So each text, it will be interrelated. So we need to sequentially, it will be arranged. Otherwise, you have to understand that when you're going to mark the ABCD, you need to concentrate what that will be in the A or B or C. So that will be your mind setting should be there to focus more. Then next one is a ability to understand the presentation of the numerical and textual information. Here also we need to focus the numbers, percentage. Okay, when you're going to write it on the writing paper, 0 to 9%. Okay, we have to write it in the words like in the letter words, and the 8% means EIGHT, like that you have to mention. Then above the 10 or 100%, we have to write it in the number based. Then we need to know that what type of method we have to follow. According to the father strategy, we need to follow the TQT method. TQT method means T means text, Q means a question. Then again we have to go for the T. Then before that, what you have to do? We have to go for the skim on the text and write down the clue words. Then write a four headings. You can write each page. You in the right corner you can mention that the four headings. Then question analysis and write down the hedging words or the keywords in the question. Hedging words and the meaning is that is a keywords important word you have to find out from the question and do the analysis. Then we can go back to the text and do the scanning and locate the answer and write down. Here we can do the first method for the listening and reading as well as in the both. Okay, for the reading and listening, we can use the first method, that is a F for seeing, that is a prediction method. As you know that how we're going to predict the answer. Okay, if it is with a general topic or a GI condition, so we know that maybe it will be like that. But don't predict don't write your prediction answer, but what the given in the answer in the text that you have to write it same like that. Then I means investigation, then R reading, S for speaking out, T for the teleprinting. This is the first method. This is the important things you have to keep it on your mind. Then we need to see how we can crack the reading part A within 10 minutes. There is a different type of tips and tricks is there. First tips, that is a tip 1, begin with the skim. We know that a skim means a jump to the important points. Only we will go and see that the importance or the specified information is given will go into mark down. That is a that will going to get an idea for the gist or the question. You can write the question number 1 to 7. So first of all, already I had told that we need to write the same like that. This is the headings of the each text, like definition, clinical assessment, or complication, or post-operative care. So we can understand each the page you will going to write it like this. Then focus on the each text. We have to focus more. We're going to give a focusing on the each text. And then we'll go for the skim. What are the clue we have to focus? We need to focus on the title, section heading, subheading, names, number, person, sequential expression, frequency expression, scale, adjective, negative expression, abbreviations. Already father took the class related to the skimming and scanning in detail. So just to see that heading and heading. Don't think that every text you will go and do get a heading or subheading. Maybe sometimes you will get a heading or subheading or section heading. So according to the material or text, you can find that. Then topic sentence means what is that? That is the first sentence of the text. Then names and pronouns is there. Maybe you can find the person's name or device's name will be there, test will be there, or the disease conditions will be there, body parts will be there. Okay, so we need to understand. Maybe sometimes they will go into mention some like a organization name like that. Okay, so or WHO, something like that. So we need to underline that also. Then we need to underline about the or focus on the number or percentage or date. Then synonym and synonymous language is there. Same meaning words will be there, but same different words will be there, but meaning will be the same. Then keywords and phrases like a bold letters will be there, italic word, capitalized or underlined or repeated words is there. That is also need to focus. Then visual clues. What is that list? The bullet point, charts is there, diagram is there, or images. And here we need to see that each bullet point, maybe sometimes we couldn't able to read all the bullet point, but in the points, in the first points or second points, third points, just read the left side points. What is that? Then about the charts, maybe it's like columns is there. We need to focus on the left side column, and the same in the up down columns also you have to focus. Then diagrams is there or images is there. Always you will going to get a 1 or 2 questions from the from the diagrams or the images. Maybe they will be going to write the some hint or the some the sentence in the small letters. We need to focus more about to find the answer, but we always remember that in the diagram or images is there or chart is there, in the down portion they written something means you will going to have one answer from that. Then sequential expression and chronological expression and model verb also is there. For the will later period we will go into see about the in detail model verb everything. Then we'll move to the scanning. What is the scanning? Scanning means search for the specific information or deep study we have to do. Scanning, what is the scanning? A fast reading technique used to locate the specific information quickly. How much you can give the effort to find out the specific information quickly, you have to do it. Then focus on the keyword, date, numbers, and names. Then next one is not about the understanding the whole test, but we need to understand the just finding. Sorry for the interruption. We don't want to on the focus on the whole text because we don't have the time to read the whole text. Okay, so just finding the important information is given in the text. Then why scanning? It's important. What is the importance? That is a time saving. When we'll go for the scanning, we can get locate the answers quickly or under the time pressure. Then efficiency, essential for the answering correctly in the limited time. Accuracy, that is a reduce the mistake and by focusing on only the relevant information. Then complement will be the skimming. Here, time will be going to save. Maybe you will going to take 5 minutes for the one question. Can you able to complete it? We couldn't able to complete. So if you'll go for the skimming, we have one idea where the exact points is there. Okay, in the heading itself, we can understand that we need to focus on the which text. So time will be going to save. Then efficiency. So essential for the answering the correctly in the limited time. So directly, if you have idea treatment in the question, it's given treatment or management. So directly we will going to see on the maybe in the text to see. So definitely you have to go there and to just search for the answer there. Then accuracy, reduce the mistake. Here we can write that while writing the answers, don't write repeated words or don't make any mistake or don't miss any spelling also. As it is given, you have to mention. If it is given in the abbreviation, you have to write the abbreviation. If you know the abbreviation expansion, you can write there. Otherwise, just write only that what they given, just write the same as it. Then complement. This is a skimming. Skimming how we'll go for the detailed study. Then since scanning means across the OET reading parts. What is that? A will be getting the essential, means need to extract fact from the short text. What is extract fact? That is essential things only we need to focus. That means you have an idea about the, if it is question related to the diabetic, means it's mentioned about the definition or description or types in the first paragraph. You have to focus. Okay, you have an idea about that. First paragraph will be the description. Second paragraph will be the clinical assessment. Then next will be the management and monitoring, like that. So we have to understand in the part A, it is extract from fact what is it's given. Then in the part B, it's used to find the policy points or instructions quickly. Then C, it is for the helpful, how it will be used to locate the paragraph or deeper reading required for the answer. In the each types, okay, that means part A, part B, and part C, we have a different method is there. Okay, each method we will going to use it in the different method also. Then next one is a scanning strategy. Here we can see the steps. There is a 4 steps is there. Step 1, highlight the hedging word. Hedging means keywords in the question. That is important words you have to underline and focus on that. Next one is predict the answer type. That means if how often, how many, like that will be there. Means how. Okay, that means a number will be there, or date will be there, name will be there, or duration will be there. Like that, you have to predict that. or jump to the next step 3, jump to the headings or keyword. Either you can jump to the headings or find out the keywords, or you will going to write the words what you understood from the text. Then next to fourth step means scan in the block, not word by word. That means we can scan the text, but not in the word by word. Each line we couldn't able to read it. So what we have to do, we will go into do in the focusing mode about the important or a specified instructions. Then this is the important things altogether, how we can able to understand 12 steps to crack reading part A in 10 minutes. Identify the or text heading and write down on the piece of paper. Either practicing time, you can write it in the piece of paper or in the right corner of the in the paper. Then next one is understand the relationship and the sequence among the 4 text heading. That means we need to understand the first paragraph is related to the discussion. Second will be in the clinical assessment. Third will be the management. Then fourth will be the monitor. That is a sequential wise we have to understand and focus on. Then again we have to go for the skim for the for text and highlight the clue. What are the clue we have to focus? Already we discussed that we need to search. Then read the question statement. Read the question statement means that is the question we have to focus. That is a understand the question and highlight the hedging words. We can read that questions. Okay, deeply we'll going to study. Whenever we'll going to write the reading or whatever the modules, we need to give a more importance to the questions. Understand the question, then go to the text and find the answer. So what you will going to get the benefit if you are not getting the you are not understanding about the questions, then you will go into see the for text. Maybe you'll go into search it on the A or B or C or D. But if you understand the question stem, then you can easily find the answers. The next one is read the question statement and match the text. You know that if it is right and it's given like a treatment, just go to the same text it's mentioned in the Siemens. You have to go there and find the answer. Write down the hedging words identified in the question. Just mark it. If you can able to understand with the one hedging words, that is enough, more than enough. If you cannot, just read the question thoroughly and write one or two or three the hedging words. Okay, but according to your capability, you have to follow that. Then arrange the heading words into the 4 columns. According to our father's strategy, while practicing time, we need to make a 4 columns. Already 2 days back, father has made have done the practice like that. We have made the 4 columns and we wrote the some words and we put it on the accurate columns. So what is that meaning? We can able to understand that which word will be in the which text. Then confirm the 1 to 7 answer. With the help of the heading itself, we can understand or we can write the 1 to 7 answers. Then locate the answers in the text. Then write the answers in the answer booklet. Here we need to understand and focus. And honestly, we need to say that write the answer in the same way it's given in the booklet. Then next important thing is proofreading. Sometimes or we couldn't able to manage our time, we will not going to have the time for the proofreading. Then what is the problem we're going to have? If you are not going to do the proofreading, maybe you have missed any spelling or you didn't, maybe question will be in the plural and you wrote the answer in the singular and you will going to lost your answers. So what is the thing? Proofreading is important. According to our father's strategy, we will going to have the 5 minutes to do the proofreading because already we're going to complete it within the 10 minutes. Then 5 minutes is there. Just go through the 1 to 20 question again. Then we have to each line, okay, each line of the your answer, just check it, check the spelling mistake or maybe gap is there means you have to write the gap. Everything you have to see within the 5 minutes, that is proofreading. Then if there is a correction, just do it immediately. And then you have to practice like that. Then during the practicing time, we have a self-assessment form. So what is the meaning for that? We will go on to analyze our growing up. That means we are growing daily or not. There is any progress we have or not. That is the thing we have to see. Maybe in the during time or initial stage, we couldn't able to complete it within the time limit, or maybe we'll go on to get a the desired score. But no need to worry about that. The consistency practice and patience is there means definitely you can able to achieve your score. And the self assessment form you have to fill it, because then only you can know your level where you are. I hope till it's here it's clear. Do you have any doubt regarding part A? If you have any doubts regarding the part A, you can raise your questions. Otherwise, we'll move to the part B.
Madam, you talked about before question text, you talk about some percentage. I didn't get that one. Could you please explain one more time?
Percent means when we will going to write the percentage, it's given in the 0 to 9. Okay, so you have to write it in the, if it is with the 9, N-I-N-E, you have to write it. Okay, in the written form you have to write. If it is with the about 10 to 100, you have to mention it on the number based. Did you get that?
It's like in the text they mention in the word form, we need to write the same thing.
Yes, in the word form, it's given in the texture, you have to write it. If it is mentioned in the number base, you have to write it. But in the reading, we need to see when you're going to write the A part, you need to see that. Maybe it's given in the, it's given in the percentage. So if filling the blanks means you don't want to write again it, because already it's written in the percentage. If 10% means you have to write only in the 10. Percentage is already, it's mentioned in the text. It's clear? So no need to
Yes,
repeat.
ma'am. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Related to the reading part A. Any questions? Shall we move to the reading part B?
Yes,
please.
So, see, now we are moving to the reading part B. We know that the separate booklet will going to have with the 15 minute, they will going to collect it. Then we will move to the B and C with the one booklet. So here, transition from the OET reading part A to B. From A, that means the fast reading was there. You have done your fast reading within the 50 minutes. 50 minutes, you have to complete the 20 questions. But when come to the B, you have to be calm down. So that is a little time you will going to have. That means after they are collecting the part A, so you have to get a 1 or 2 minutes or 5 minutes you will going to have. So what you have to do, you have to do the calm down. Okay, take a deep breath and relax. Okay, whatever the things happened with the A, just leave it. But we cannot able to do anything with the part A. Whatever the things happened. Okay, so part A they have collected. We cannot able to do anything. Don't think that I can able to do that. I forget to write something. So everything has gone. Everything has completed and the paper also collected. So here just calm down your brain and come to the B and C focusing. Here consciously pacify down your brain. That means calm down. When the investigator start to collecting the part A booklet and distribute the part B and C booklet. Then compose yourself, deep breathing and slow yourself down gradually. Here we know that total 45 minutes is there for the B and C together. Around 2 minutes will go on to get it for the each question. That is your capability. You have to practice this. While practicing time also you have to do like this. Then only you can able to focus more. Then we need to understand the nature or the part B skill, what is to be assessed. Here we need to understand ability to identify, that is a detail or gist or main point. Ability to identify the detail, what is it's given in the text, what is that? what it is. Okay, so then just or main point. What is the main point? It's mentioned in the text. Then next one is ability to identify the specific ideas at a sentence level. Each sentence or a specific ideas is given. Here we know that it's a contrast to words is there. It's given in the positive thoughts in the first lines, but then after the contrast to words like however or but, although like that, it's going to be a
Excuse me,
negative
Mini.
expression.
Excuse me, Mini. The screen cannot be seen. It's showing very small in the top. I mean, the screen, only we can see you.
Just 1 second, I'll stop the sharing and I'll do it again. Okay.
No, it is visible now.
Is it visible?
Yeah, it's fine. Okay.
Okay, so after the contrast word that we can get an opposite idea. Maybe they mentioned the positive in the first portion. Then you can, after the contrast word, you will going to have the negative sentence or negative meaning or negative expressions will be there. That means exactly will be the opposite idea will be there. So if you find the contrast word there, definitely you can search the answer after the contrast word. Then here we need to understand the nature of the part B. How many questions is there? What type of the questions you can have, or how long time you need to use it for, and what type of the method you have to use it. Here 6 type of questions there. 6 marks is there and 6 type question is there. It will be a different healthcare workplace. It will be a 100 to 150 words each. That means you know that each text will be with 100 or 150 words will be there. Then 6 type questions there and 3 options is there. Then time limit for the 12 minutes for B, because we need to focus for the 6 question. We're going to have a 2 minutes. If you are getting the answers easily, you can use it that the time for the difficult question also. But 10 to 12 minutes you have to complete whatever the problem is going to happen. You have to complete it within the 10 to 12 minutes. Otherwise you couldn't able to complete the C part. Then method, QAT method. QAT means that is a question, answer and text method we have to focus. Then what type of the questions, your type of the document is used for the part B questions. Here we can understand that is a policies or policy document. Then work emails will be there, instructions is there, hospital guidelines, manual or in the internal communication like a memo or email is there. Okay, here just see that is a workplace based question only you will going to have. Here policy, regulations, procedures that need to be understood and followed in the medical workplace. Okay, 6 question with 3 options are there. Here, what is the skill we have to use it? We need to understand that a general understanding of the text, that is the gist of the text. Gist means that is the main idea of the text. What you have to understand, what type of the document. While reading the question or text, you have to understand what type of the documents is given. Maybe in the question itself, it's given like a memo or email or notice, it's mentioned, or guidelines is mentioned. So easily we can understand. If not there, you need to understand that what type of the question is mentioned. Then what is it used for? Why it's used? Then what is the purpose for that is the memo, okay, or notice why they send. So we need to understand that. Then what information is it trying to get across? That means what the information they will going to convey for them. Maybe they will going to give some kind of the instructions regarding the aseptic techniques for the follow. Then they will going to give a brief explanation regarding that. So we need to understand. Then synonym used in the question and understand the general meaning. Synonyms, we always father will say that we need to keep one separate book for the synonym language, paraphrasing. Okay, so whenever you will going to do the practicing, you will find any word and synonym and write it in your separate book and learn that that will be useful for the other materials also. Maybe somewhere you will going to find the meaning. Okay, maybe one word there is a different meanings is there. So maybe one text it's given like a one meaning, other text will be given with the another meaning. So so that you can understand, okay, I wrote it in my book, okay, that is the way it's given, the different meaning is there, so I can understand, I will go for it. So it's easy and understand and connect the answers and the questions. Then 5 easy step to speed up the during the reading part B. How you can able to speed up. Here already I mentioned that what type of the method we are using. This is QAT method. Question, answer and text. You have to read the question first, then answer option, then we have to go to the text. That is a text to your ability to quickly understand the gist or the main idea of the short text. While reading the text, you need to understand. You have to understand that what is the exact meanings is given. If you cannot understand the more things, just read the topic sentence. That will be give a clear idea about the text. What will be in the later sentence. The first sentence is given everything. That is then you will going to have a main idea or a gist will be in the topic sentences. Then select the answer from the list of 3, which is the best matches to the text. That means there is a 3 options are there. We need to find the correct, that means match the best answer. Maybe it's used with the absolute method, or we can it's like a straight opposite also is given. So we need to see that how the sentence it's made. Maybe some with or with thing like that the sentence is made. One sentence will be the with, other sentence will be the within. So you will going to while reading the time you feel that okay, same sentence is there, what is the difference? But there is a difference is there with and within. So we need to write the best matches of the text. Then what is the 5 steps? Read the context. Context means what is that? That is a background information that helps you to understand something better. It is detailed around the situation or statement. It's explained what is going on. Okay, in the context it's mentioned what is going to be in the later sentence. So thoroughly you have to read the context. Then read the question statement. You have to read the question first, understand what it is. Each word you have to understand. Maybe you will get confused with some sentence, but you have to focus on the each word of the question. Then read the answer option. That is the 3 options is there, and you have to read. Then read the text. Then come back to the text and read it. Then choose the best matching answer. This is a 5 step you will want to remember. Then easily you can identify the answers in the B. If you have a time, check the other options in the text. Okay, you find the answer, but maybe you will get confused with the A or C. So what you have to do, if you have a time, just go back and read thoroughly and check the other option, how you can able to eliminate or how you did the elimination. So then easily you can conclude your answer is right or not. You should be able to find the evidence to prove these answers are incorrect. That means how they maybe it's given like a absolute, like a all, always like that. So don't think that always and all means every time you can write that is like a absolute. But the you need to focus on the sentence what is given in the text and in the option. Read it properly, compare the both and understand is it absolute or no other one. Either we can eliminate or not. So that is the steps we have to focus. These steps contestant you have to understand. Then read the question step thoroughly. Then read the answer option. Then go to the text and understand. Then compare the option with the best options. Then we will move to the types of question. What type of the questions you will going to have? If it is with the gist-based question means where you have to focus. You have to focus on the topic sentence. The answer will be in the topic sentence itself. Okay. Gist based, you will going to understand the main idea, or just about the text. You will going to have your answer in the topic sentence. Then exception based question and contrast based question. What is that? Contrast based question means contrast word will be there, that is a however, but like a word will be there. Answer, always remember that if there is a contrast word is there, answer will be the after the contrast. Okay. Then exception based means, exception based and contrast based means they given in the positive things in the upper portion before the contrast word. Then after the contrast word, they will going to mention about the negative words. Then you need to focus on the contrast word. That is after the contrast word, you can get your answers. Focus on the portion after the contrast word. Then comparison based question. What is the comparison? You know that we're going to do the comparison with the advantages or disadvantages. Maybe they mention in the topper side, it's given in the advantages, but after that it's given in the disadvantages. So we need to understand the question for what they ask about the advantages or disadvantages. If you get the question correctly, you can focus only on the advantage or disadvantage. Where what is the question, then you need to focus on that. Then keyword based question, that is about question. We'll normally we'll call it as a about question. Focus on the keyword or phrase. It will be maybe it's mentioned about any kind of the mission or something. So you have to mention. Maybe it's nebulizer. It's given the name of the nebulizer or something. So you have to focus. Maybe it's given like any in the organization name. So you have to go there and search your answers. Then purpose-based question. Purpose-based question means you have to focus on the topic sentence as well as the gist. That is a main idea also. Then inference-based question. Inference-based question, we can get the answer from the conclusion. In the last part of the text, you will going to have the answer.
Hello, Minimum.
Yes.
Could you explain to me once more the inference questions? What is that?
Inference question means you need to focus on the conclusion. First of all, whatever the questions will be there, you need to understand the topic sentence first. Okay, read the first line. Then
Okay.
related to that, it's given in the sentence based in the paragraph, full paragraph. Okay. Already further on given the video related to the paragraph structure, that is the field method. It's like a steam steam cake, like a layer by layer. Yes. So that will be the topic sentence will be there, controlling idea will be there. Okay. So what we have to understand, we need to understand each and everything. That is a supporting sentence or a developing sentence is there. Okay. So understand the paragraph structure first. You need to, that is the important thing. While reading the part B and C, this is the important thing. We have to focus on the paragraph structure. Learn about the paragraph. So first of all, we have to focus on the topic sentence, then controlling idea to find, then supporting sentence will be there. Maybe supporting sentence 1, 2, 3 is there. Then we have to go for the development sentence. There also will be development sentence 1, 2 maybe is there, or link will be there, conclusion will be there. So once you understand about the paragraph structure, you can get a clear idea about the text. So you got the idea from the topic sentence, and you have to read the text also. But your answer will be in the down portion. That is the end portions after the contrast word, maybe without contrast, or after the last from the last to top. Okay, maybe you'll get the last 2, 3 sentence. You will go into have the answers, inference based question. But here type of question, if you want to understand, you need to go for the thorough with the paragraph structure. Then only B part and the C part will be get more easily. It's clear about that?
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, thank you, ma'am.
Clear? But
Yes, thank you, ma'am.
I saw in the research type questions, inference questions answer also Maybe sometimes we'll get it in the middle portion also, not only in the end portion, maybe in the middle portion also we can have. But it's a clearly we can say that inference based question will be a conclusion type questions. Answer will be in the conclusion. It's clear about that? A and
Yes,
B,
ma'am.
you have any
Thank you.
doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so we'll move to the part C. What are the skills we need to assess? Ability to identify detailed meaning and opinion. Here, it's different from the A and B. We need to get a detailed meaning and we can find the opinion and attitudes is there. So we need to understand what type of the question will be there. Ability to understand the explicit or implied meaning and attitude or opinion presented in the longer test. Here, what you have to what it's given, it's maybe it's like a detailed study. You have to go for it. Okay, what the opinion is given, then what is the attitude it's mentioned, so that we need to understand. Then next one, reading parts in nature. What type of the text will be there? You can understand. You need to understand that there is a two long passages will be there. That is the healthcare topics. The two different texts that will not be a each one will be a different. The text extract one will be different from the extract two. So here two long passages will be there. 8 MCQ, 8 questions will be there with the eight MCQs into two passages. Total 16 questions we will have with the 4 options. Here we can see that is a 800 words minimum, that is a 800 words is there. Approximate time you have to use it within the 30 to 35 you have to complete the C part. Ability to understand, that is extract information what it's given in the text that you need to understand. Then synthesize the information. Sorry, we need to understand that the extract information what it's given, then synthesize the information from the written text. Then we have to comprehend information that is from the health related documents. Only you will going to have the topic like related to the health related. Then you want to know about how many questions will be within the part C. Here we need to understand there is a 6 different type of questions is there, like a detail or impressions question, attitude, opinion, conclusion drawn. For all together 4, we will call it as that is a focus on the view or opinion of the writer. Okay, then next one is a fifth one is a vocabulary and reference. And 5th and 6th, we will call it as a lexical type question that will be highlighted or hyphenated words is will be there, or with the color changed word sentence will be there, or words of phrase will be there. We need to understand that. So we have to understand there is a 6 different type of questions is there. First 4 types we will consider under the focus. Focus, that is a view and opinions of the writer. The writer opinion or views, they will go into focus. But lexical type question, we need to focus on the vocabulary. Maybe it's reference like eat, this, these, those, like that. Where will be like it's written. So we need to focus on that. The pronouns they use, so that we have to understand and write the answers. Then this is an important thing. 7 steps to practice. What are the 7 steps? While doing the practice, we need to do this. Step 1, analyze the question. Step 2, identify the keywords repeated in the text. Here, step 3, identify the clue word, that is a contrast word or something is given. You need to focus there and answer will be after that. Then 4th one, summarize the text. While practicing time, maybe the you got the paragraph with the 200 words. Okay, so what you have to do, just summarize the topic and write it in your own sentence. Okay, so you will go into construct that sentence within the 50 or 100 words will be there, so that easily you can understand. If unnecessary things, you have to cut down and summarize the text. Then step 5, compare the answer option with the text to eliminate. 4 options is there. Here we need to use the elimination method. First understand the question, then we need to read that options also. Here another method is here. I think I didn't mention here. Here what you have to do, it's not a QAT method you can do after the competency. Once you become the competent, okay, you can, once you read the question, so you can write the answer, means that will be a better QAT method you can follow. Otherwise, just to follow that, just read the question, then go to the text, then come back to the options. Don't read the initial stage, don't read the options first. Read the question, go to the text, then come back and compare with the options. Clear? Okay, then here we need to eliminate. Elimination method is there, and already father took the class, and on the video is uploaded in the YouTube also. You can watch that, how you can go for the eliminate. Otherwise, we will go for the elimination method. Then if 4 option is there, already you know that the 2 option you can logically you can eliminate, or from the knowledge you can eliminate it. You can eliminate it, and then other 2 options are there. You need to focus only on the 2 options. Then find out the right answer from the 2 options. That is the one method. Or you need to eliminate with a comparison study with the text. Then focus on the nature of the language used in the eliminate the wrong answers. Then next one is a confirm and mark the answers. Here B and C portions, we need to bubble the portion it's given in the left side of the question. We need to just options is given A, B, C, D, just mark it or with the dark, okay, like a bubble the circle. So this 7 step, if you follow, you can get your reading easily. According to the father's strategy, do the consistency is necessary, patience is necessary. Don't think that within one day you will going to have the 42 questions you can have it. No, maybe you're going to have the only 10 marks or 20 marks for the in the 42 questions. Don't worry about that. Do it again. Practice it with the consistent. Don't skip anything in the any questions daily. If you can able to do with one question, just go for the detailed study. According to father strategy, and always father will say that if you want to study the strategy, take one question per day and study detail about a question, a paragraph, then options, hedging words, then how we're going to do the comparison, then how can eliminate the options, everything, each and everything, just to take one day for the one question, then never will going to forget that. So that will be easy method for to crack your OET. Then all together, just summarize. We're going to summarize the topic about the reading now. We have a 42 questions. 42 next will be there. In part A, you should write the answers clearly in the space given in the question booklet. In the B and C, you must shade the circle next to the appropriate answer. It's given in the left side. As you have to just circle the shade the circle. Then part A, materials will be collected from you after 50 minutes. If even you completed or not completed, that is not their mistake. We didn't practice our time management. That means the problem. So they will go on to collect the paper after the 50 minutes. Then part A must be exactly the same form of the word or short phrases as given in the for text. What it is given in the text, exactly you have to write. Don't use your medical knowledge here, or don't write your own sentence or phrases here. But what you have to write, you need to write only what is given in the text. Then abbreviations are not accepted unless it's appear in the text. If it is given in the text, like blood pressure or the CT scan, something like that, you can use like that. But if not there in the abbreviation, don't write the abbreviation in the answer sheet. Then response that are not spelled correctly will not receive any mark. That means you need to, that means already I informed in the proofreading time, you need to focus on the spelling mistake, or if you missed any spelling, or you wrote the plural or singular form, so that you have to correct it. Then you forget incomplete word or sentence is mentioned, that also you have to focus. Here, proofreading is important on the that you have to focus only. Then grade B, that is a score 350, will typically have a score at least 30 marks. So what do you have to get? If for the 350, you need to correct the 30 mark, 30 questions. You need to get your answers. 30 questions will be correct, then you will going to have the 350. But according to our strategy or father's strategy, we need to focus only on the grade A. Don't look for the B. So if you look for the B, you will go down. Focus on the A. This is related to the reading part A, B, and C. And thank you for your patience till now. If you have any doubt, father is there, and you will go to get the clarity now. Shall I stop the sharing?
Great, Mini. Did it wonderfully done.
Good.
Great session. Yeah. No smiles? Yes. Okay. As I said, this is one of the best methods. I've been giving you an idea. Maybe I think one more person will just take one small couple of minutes, 3-4 minutes. Who is there? Pavani, right?
Yes, Father Pavani.
Yes,
Yes,
Father.
Pavani,
Father.
yeah. Once she introduces herself, after that, Mini can share, okay?
Oh, okay. Sir.
Are you ready? Yes,
Yes,
Pavani,
Father.
you're welcome. Yes, yeah. With a smile. Introduce yourself, okay?
Okay. Good evening, Father. Good evening, one and all. I am Pamni from Varanasi. I belongs to Edu platform. It is pleasure to be here with you all today on this section. I am incredibly grateful for the opportunity to express my sincere thanks to Father Selin and admin panel. First and foremost, I want to share my learning experience from the section 5. Topic is Part A. Part A consists of 4 texts: text A, text B, text C, and text D. The method is used in this text. Method is used in this Part A is TQT method. T stand for the text, Q stand for the question, T stand for the text. Scheme the text and write down the clue words. Second step is question analysis and write down the hedging words. Hedging words means keywords in the question. Scan the text and locate the answer and write down. First step, identify the headings. If not given, we have to create the heading. How to create a heading? Read the first sentence of the text. Keywords repetitive, side headings and subheadings. Merge the side headings. These 4 clues help us to create a heading. When we create the heading for each text, we have to write down on the right side of the paper on each page so that we can find the answer quickly and easily. Copy and paste the answer given in the text. Do not add any extra words. As we are health professional, we can predict the answer. Then we think that we can write it. We should not do that mistake in the text. Understand the question. For example, how many, how long, and which type. When we understand the question, we can find easily the answer by scheming method and scanning method. This is my learning experience. Thank you all. Thank you, Father.
Yeah, great. Mini, you can stop sharing. Wonderful, Pavani. Yeah,
Thank you,
Pavani,
Father.
that's nice. Yeah, that's really nice. This is what you want. So that builds up a lot of confidence, gives you clarity. And when you have to present this way, even if 2 minutes, 3 minutes, you will read it again, you will try to understand, you will try to discuss. So try to do everyone at least a small 2-3 minutes segment. Couple of them have taken up. Any day you can do. Okay, this is a good example from Pavani. Yes, that's good.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you have done well, Ma. There was a smile on your face. That was great. That's the only thing mandatory. Mistakes are welcome. We are all learners, right? So mistakes are welcome, but smile is mandatory, must. Yeah, anyone else wants to take up today, tomorrow, or after any one of the days, upcoming days? Right. Any other clarification? Only 10 minutes. At the YouTube comment space, you can just type in. If you have any clarifications, admins will read it out for me.
Father, 2 or 3
Yeah.
people are asking about the back pain. They have the concern about the question number 14. You know, that was the
Okay.
question with the answer was lower back pain and the other joints.
Okay. Maybe
I have sent
anybody
you
said.
I have sent you in the Telegram the responses and the image.
Okay. Yeah, by the meantime, you can discuss. Let me check. And other days, so spammers were simply hit by all, one after another, maybe more than 20, 25 people. That's what you have to do when somebody sends a spam message. See that you give the spam alert to all the participants. Okay. When they know this is not a safe place for us, they will not come back again. Definitely, we'll be banning them, but then, yeah. What question? Did you send me the question? Okay, and also I can mention the question before.
Yes, Father, there is first image with that question.
The question says place stress on what parts of the body? Okay. All right. That's good. You are becoming competent. Maybe the thing is this, I don't know the authenticity of this material. So I got it from some corner and I just tried, but then most of the things are cool. But here there is a discrepancy in the sense the answer must be other joints. Okay. So that can be taken as plural, not one joint, right? Other joints. Is it TS plural or singular? Those of you have at hand.
Yes,
It's
Father.
not other joints, right? Plural, right?
Other joints.
Yeah.
Joints.
So the question says, I am just reading from what screenshots Himani sent me. Okay, I don't know the veracity of it. The question says, place stress on what parts of the body? That is a question, right?
Yes,
Says,
Father.
okay. What parts of the body? It means the answer must be plural. Answer is other joints. Answer is other joints. But lower back what is the text? Is it lower back and other joints?
Yes, Father.
Lower back
Father.
as well as
As well
Other
as?
joint. Other
Yeah.
joint.
other
Yeah,
joints.
yeah. This is the problem with some of the materials sometimes. The thing is like, actually the answer is lower back and other joints.
Hmm.
But you can say other joints is plural. But could you just read the text if somebody has at hand? Only that sentence, that particular sentence
Yes,
that you
Father.
said. Yeah, please read.
Being overweight increases stress on the lower back as well as other joints.
The question is what parts of the body? Okay,
Yes,
read the
Father.
question. Read the question fully.
Being overweight can cause back pain and place stress on what parts of the body?
One more time that text, please.
Okay. Test or question, Father?
Text.
Okay, Father. Being overweight increases stress on the lower back as well as other joints.
Yeah, the answer should have been lower back and other joints. There is no doubt. Okay, because clearly it says on what parts of the body. Joints is plural, but at the same time, text clearly says it places stress on lower back as well as other joints. So
Joints.
the answer must be lower back as well as other joints. Okay. But there is a discrepancy in the sense what I mentioned is in the answer key, it is given other joints. It's given other joints. Why not lower back? The text clearly says, once again, could you, Manju, read the text? Let them listen to. I want them to understand. That's why text. Yes.
Being overweight increases stress on the lower back as well as other joints.
Yeah. So it's crystal clear. The answer should have been lower back as well as other joints. But then the key says other joints. There is a small mistake in the key, I must say. Okay, that's a good observation. This is what we want you to do. Okay. As for the linguistic principles, the question demands a plural answer. Though you can say other joints is plural, but then the text clearly says it places stress on lower back as well as other joints. Somehow, even your medical knowledge, that is correct, right? If your doctor asks you, your patient says she has pain on her neck as well as on her lower back, and doctor asks you, where does she feel pain? Where does the patient feel pain? What do you have to answer?
Lower back.
The patient tells you, you take the case history, okay, and patient is mentioning, I have severe pain in my neck, okay, as well as
Lower back.
in the lower back. And you, when the doctor comes to the ward, doctor asks you, what's her complaint? Where does she feel pain? What should you say?
Severe pain in
The neck and in the
as
lower
well
back.
as neck.
Yeah,
Lower back.
both you have to say, right? Otherwise, the doctor will be treating only the lower back. Neck will remain sick. Okay, that's exactly what is the question text and question here. Don't worry, this is a good sign, but these things will not happen on all the materials. Since we have got exhausted of official materials, we are just going on some other materials, that's all. Because we have done a lot of sessions on reading, I think more than 150 sessions minimum. So it's cool. But it will be clarified of these things. The principle is this, if they ask plural, there should be plural. Here one confusion, joints is plural. But then answer to be complete should be both. Is that clear?
Yes, Father.
Yes, Father.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, Father.
Yes, Father.
Yes. Yeah, and if you have any complaints, if you find the author of this material, then place before them. And indirectly, Himani gave the material, so you can ask.
Father,
Don't
she
ask.
search and given to you.
Don't ask her. Okay, she poor ma'am. She only no one else got it. Only Himani got it.
No, Father.
No,
Even
no.
that person have sent the message in the main platform before, after you did the class, and I answer him, and again he asked today. So that's why I ask you, like, just you can better explain.
Yeah, we
And even
appreciate.
somebody have put it in the YouTube comment space also.
Okay, definitely. Okay, you must ask those questions. I feel I must make some mistakes in between so that I know whether my learners are attentive or do they understand. That leads to a meaningful
That's a good idea.
discussion. Yeah, meaningful discussion. Every session I will make at least 1 or 2 mistakes that we see. Who will identify it and counter it. Okay. Yes. That's
And
exactly the
points
study.
and points for that.
Yeah. And Anila is happy about it. I think she will find out mistakes. Yeah. If they are teachers, they'll be good at finding mistakes. Even nurse in charges or senior nurses, and even you'll be good at finding mistakes from your juniors. Yes. What else? Anything else? No smile. Anju is very serious. Yes. Sheena is serious. Suni is serious. Yeah. When I see faces without smile, immediately I stop the session. Okay.
Father,
Yes, please.
I'm Sheena. I sent you
Yes.
some personal message to your WhatsApp. Could you check it, please?
Okay, sure. Yes.
I think 2-3 days before I sent it.
Let me check. Your name is same, right? Sheena, right?
Yeah, Sheena. Yeah.
My WhatsApp is on strike. It's sometimes Sheena Sabu. Help me. Okay. You want the answer now?
No, you can send me
No.
personally.
Okay. Somebody will post a. Just remind me. You are in the new batch group.
Yes, Father.
Yeah, it means anyone who has access to that video, how to manage your emotions. Some video is there. I don't know what is the title. Anybody remembers? Very old video.
Yes,
We have it in the main platform.
Pardon?
In the main platform.
Yeah, main platform we have it.
Yeah. We are posting it every day, but in the batch, you can as admins can post it as how to control emotions. I believe.
yes, Father.
Yes, Father.
Right? Yeah. Watch it. Okay. After that, you give me your feedback. Okay. That's not meant
Thank you,
for
Father.
you. That was done even before OET started and all that. But then that's
Okay, thank you,
applicable.
Father.
Yeah. If you have financial difficulty, you can try making me angry. I will give you 25,000 rupees. Irritate me to anger.
Not possible, Father.
Why not? You can try. I'm also a human being, right? So you can
Father,
celebrate it.
Father,
Yeah.
you proved your patience being in Edu Skills.
Yeah. We get even worse scenarios to prove our patience. I have challenged even in this campus. I have challenged all my students. Make me angry anywhere, not in the session, anywhere. You'll get 25,000 bucks. You can celebrate.
Father, you only tell us what makes you angry.
I myself don't know, man. That's why I'm trying to find out myself. How can I get angry, and what can make me angry?
Father,
Father,
there's
When
I
you,
nothing.
think if
Yeah, great.
not great.
I
It's
have to ask.
common. See, yeah,
You
Father,
are
I
angry
want,
also.
I have forgotten it. I want to learn it back, and so that OET aspirants need. My admins always tell me you are very free. If you keep loving them, they will not be serious about studies. You have to scold them. You have to be strict because these health professionals are meant. They are brought up in that way during nursing training. Even after that, unless somebody shouts at them, they can't learn. Yeah. So maybe if you teach me how to get angry, I can start getting angry so that everybody is frightened and do some task. Complete the task.
Father, you have to learn it from mother. We got
From?
one clue. If we don't do the task, you'll get angry.
No,
No,
I don't get
Father.
angry. Then I'd have
No.
been throughout my life. I'll be angry because no, but 90% and above never do task. 90% and above, even in this new batch, not even 10%. I will be fed up being angry throughout my life. Yes. Maybe I'll have to get discipleship from someone who gets angry very easily. Okay, get trained from them.
My husband, Father.
I see. Ask him whether he can train me. I'll be paying for it. Yeah.
Father, I think the person those who are keeping lot of personal relationship, they are getting lot of angry.
Oh, you mean I don't keep any personal relationships, right?
I don't think so. You are keeping lot of personal.
No, it's a lot of expectations, not personal relationships.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Unnecessary expectations from others.
yeah,
No,
you're right.
anger is defined as a moment's madness. No? A short madness. You become mad. We don't realize what we are doing. I was into jail ministry for so many years. I used to visit jails. And I have seen people who are undergoing 7 years, 12 years, 14 years imprisonment only because of one moment's anger. They were very nice people, but maybe got angry and hit. One man I remember, he wanted to hit his wife, maybe beat her, or he was angry with his wife. Suddenly the son came in between to block him, 14-year-old son. And by mistake, the hit killed a child. Imagine, very nice man, very good family. That was not at all intentional, but he lost his son. At the same time, he is serving a 14-year imprisonment. Imagine his wife lost his son, lost his husband, and so when you realize anger can never bring in anything positive, it's literally madness. We lose control of our brain. So gradually we realize it doesn't help anyone. Even your kids will never benefit being angry if your moms or dads. They will never respond positively by getting angry with them. They will only develop negative emotions. Some people are calculating our kids should never listen to these things. Yes. No, once you practice, you can. Anybody can control it. No emotions. I have in that video long back. I have explained how to manage emotions. Why do we have negative emotions? How you can convert it to positive emotion. I have given mathematical formulas there with examples.
Father,
All
the
those.
expectation means ഇപ്പം ഫാദർ പറഞ്ഞത് ശരിയാണ്. ഞാനിപ്പം can I talk to you in the മലയാളം?
Yeah, okay. We'll
ഫാദർ
translate.
പറഞ്ഞത് ശരിയാണ്. ഞാനിപ്പോ ഒരാളായിട്ട് പരിചയപ്പെട്ട് കഴിയുമ്പോൾ എനിക്ക് ഏകദേശം ആ ആളിന്റെ സ്വഭാവം എന്താണ്, ആ ഒരു എക്സ്പെക്ടേഷൻ എന്താണെന്ന് എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലായി കഴിയുമ്പോൾ എന്റെ നേച്ചർ എന്താന്ന് ചോദിച്ചാൽ അവരെന്താണ് എക്സ്പെക്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നത് അത് ഞാൻ അഡ്വാൻസിൽ ഞാനത് ഫീൽ ചെയ്തിട്ട് ഞാൻ അവർ ചോദിക്കുന്നതിന് മുമ്പ് ഞാനത് അവർക്ക് അങ്ങോട്ട് ചെയ്തു കൊടുക്കും. അങ്ങനെ ചെയ്ത് വരുമ്പം ഞാൻ ഓർക്കും അവർക്ക് എന്നെ അറിയാമല്ലോ, എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ് അവർ എന്നെ ഇതുപോലെ മനസ്സിലാക്കാത്തത്. അപ്പൊ എനിക്ക് ഇമോഷൻസ് കൂടും, ദേഷ്യം വരും. അതാണ് എനിക്ക് ഏറ്റവും വലിയ ഇഷ്യൂ.
അവര് മനസ്സിലാക്കാത്തല്ല, അവര് മനസ്സിലാക്കുന്നത് നിനക്ക് മനസ്സിലാകുന്നില്ല.
Good answer,
ആരാ
father.
മനസ്സിലാക്കുന്നത്?
Good answer.
No, that is the fact. That is the fact. We don't understand others. See, now why I am patient with you, even if you do something, you don't do things properly, because I know maybe many of them in our platform really emotionally stressed, helpless. This is the only source they have a consolation. And some people come here not to learn OET, they just come to listen to me and be here. Yeah? OET is not their cup of tea. Otherwise, they are like into suicide attempts and some or other recovering. So my words can hurt anyone anytime. See, if I pat you like this, it's cool. If you're happy and if you come to a live session, I just pat you when I was moving that way. It's cool. You will be happy. I will be happy. But imagine that you had an accident with your scooty and you have 9 stitches here. But then you are wearing the dress, right? I can't see the stitch. As normal, I simply patted you. Why? How do you feel? Horrible, right? But I never knew. I never wanted to hurt you. I just wanted to express my love as usual. But it gave you horrible pain. Is it my mistake?
No, Father.
Our inner hurts, inner feelings, inner hurts that make the things bad or good. What's our inner disposition? So even love can hurt us, or love can, and we will not be able to understand others' love. Only thing, we don't understand others. When we understand others, even if somebody shouts at us, we feel sympathy for them. Because, somebody has to get angry, means they have to use so much stamina and, terribly they'll be disturbed. We are not disturbed, right? They got angry. I didn't get angry. So I feel sympathy. How poor man or poor girl, she's so angry. She must be feeling very bad inside. Okay? So mad people, if someone mad on the road speaks something against you, you won't bother. You will say he's mad, right? So when somebody is angry, you must feel that same way. Poor girl, she is mad for a while. Don't do anything. Okay. Yeah, life becomes beautiful when we love each other. And hatred is the acid that corrodes the container. Hatred is the acid that corrodes the container, means wherever there is hatred, that will corrode that person, not the others. You'll be hating someone else, they will be happy, enjoying life, but you will feel burdened whenever you see them, whenever they succeed, whenever they buy a new car, whenever they construct a house, or they purchase a house. Every time you feel burdened, they are enjoying their life. So hatred is the acid that corrodes the container. When I know that, I will put out the poison. Why should I corrode my inside? We know that he didn't like it. Okay. That he was late today.
No, Father.
Yes. You are on duty, I think. I admitted you last moment here as we are concluding.
Thank you, Father.
Yeah. And those who have not watched, you can watch, all of you can watch that video that's being posted every day, or Himani or somebody admins can send it to Anjali, she will post it.
Yes.
Or in the beginner's batch, you can post. I don't know what it is, how I have spoken. It's a video which is taken long back, but I feel there is something meaningful because many people have sent me message in YouTube comment space, even other personally. I have changed after watching this video. I myself don't remember the content, but from the response, even what these formulas I said, Yesterday I saw a comment in the comment space. Father, this is the formula plus emotion, anger plus acceptance, something of that. So hatred plus non-acceptance, all those formulas. Otherwise, I don't remember. It was a long old video. Okay, then keep cool, everybody. Enjoy life. I have my prayer time at 6 o'clock. God bless you.
Thank you, Father. Thank you so much,
Bye-bye.
Father. Thank you so
Start
much.
start the learning this one. List one learning, each one learning. Okay, cool.
Yes,
God
Father.
bless you. Thank you. Congratulations, Minnie Jackson. We expect more from Minnie and Anju and Nitya and all people here. And others, please send message, okay? If you want to take a session, right? Not a session, maybe 2-3 minutes as Pavani did today. One learning, if you can share, that will be great. That will help you a lot.